and welcome to Lauren Reed Color. So it is that time again, my favorite video on ColorTube to both watch and record, and that is the completed pages for the month of October. So before I get started showing you the pages, I'm just going to show you some stats for the month. This is my do-it-yourself coloring planner, and these are my monthly stats. So I had 3 buddy colors. I colored 6 pages, but I'm actually going to show you a 7th as well. I colored 12 prompts. I colored 6 books. I colored 2 untouched books. I made some new friends on Instagram. I didn't color any tutorials this month. I have quite a few new subscribers on YouTube, and I just want to thank each and every one of you who are joining me on my journey. I hope that you're enjoying the channel. Yeah, so it's been a fabulous month, and my monthly quote is suitable for Halloween. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. It's from Macbeth. Right, so let's get going with the actual pages. My first completed page is in Moonlight Mischief by R.J. Hampson, and this is the first R.J. Hampson page that I've ever colored in, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Anyway, this was a buddy color with the amazing Jess from Coloring Bumblebee, and I'm just going to show you the page and her version. So the page that we colored is The Sleeping Tree, and over here on the left is Jess's gorgeous version. So I really love her black background. I think that it makes all of the other elements on the page pop, and it also suits the nighttime theme of the page as well. I also really like her glowing moon. I think she used metallic or pearlescent watercolor, and it has this really great pearlescent feel to it. We have such different interpretations of this page, which is fantastic. Right, so on to mine. Right, so before I start anything else, I just want to get out my frustration with the paper in this book. It is an Amazon printed book, and so the paper is just so incredibly thin, and it is just a struggle to work with. I know that there are many colorists who don't mind it, but for me, it was just disastrous. Anyway, to try to compensate for the lack of texture and the lack of tooth on this paper, I put down a layer of alcohol marker, as you can see, and it turned out just a little bit streaky because I was at the end of that particular marker. And then I decided to try and get rid of the streakiness by putting down a layer of watercolor pencil. And that actually did help. And in this respect, I have to give the paper credit because it did take the watercolor pencils quite well, with really small amounts of water. And it gave back some of the texture to the paper. So that worked out okay. In terms of what I used on the rest of the page, so as I said, I based with alcohol marker, and then I shaded with polychromos pencils. So it's polychromos for the tree, the bunnies, and the mushrooms. And overall, I like the page, but I really did not enjoy the process. It was just disastrous for me. But I do love R.J. Hampson's art, and I think that in the future, what I'm going to do is I am going to photocopy all of the pages in the book, and I'm going to print them on my own paper so that I don't have to struggle as much, because I really enjoy his art. I also just want to say one more thing, and that is by using alcohol marker on this paper, you have to sacrifice the cute little illustration that is on the other side of the page. But that's okay. I don't mind doing that. In fact, if I print out on my own paper, I might just color the little illustrations separately. Anyway, thank you so much, Jess, for buddy coloring with me. I had such a wonderful time coloring this page, and I love the fact that our pages are contrasted with each other, night and almost day. My idea here was that it would be like just before the break of dawn, so it's still nighttime and the animals are still sleeping, but dawn is coming, and that's why the sky is not black. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the next one. The next page is in Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosannes. I belong to an Instagram group where we are coloring pages from Mythomorphia, and maybe later on we might even move on to other books. And that is absolutely great because this book has been languishing on my shelf for a while. Anyway, the page that we decided to color is, let me just find it, this one. And yeah, as opposed to the previous page, I absolutely loved coloring this page. Yes, it took me ages, like approximately 17 hours to color the whole thing, but it was absolutely worth it. Let me just move it across so that you can get a full view of all of the elements on the page and really appreciate the awesomeness that is this page. I really outdid myself, even if I say so myself. Right, so this is the inspiration page, and I got it off Pinterest, and I wanted to try and replicate the background as much as possible. It's not exact, but it's close enough. And yeah, what did I use? So I used Neocolor 2s for basing the background, and then Derwent Color Soft pencils on top. I find that that combination of pencils works fabulously together. And I also blended the Color Soft using odorless mineral spirits. If you're interested, there is a tutorial for how I did this background up on the channel. I will link it in the description box. As for the stallions or Pegasi or whatever they are, I'm calling this page the Starlight Stallions. The black horse is Derwent Color Soft, okay, for all of the horse, and then it is Derwent Pro Color for the mane, and the white horse is all Derwent Pro Color. So I will be posting sometime this week a video in my new pencil collection series where I discuss these two sets of pencils. Anyway, I really loved doing this. The layering, the blending, it was just so relaxing. So even though it took me a long time, I enjoyed every single moment of it. And I can't wait to color the next page that we've chosen for this group. Okay, so that is Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosannes. Next up is Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. This is also a buddy color, this time with the wonderful Christine from Sync Colors. And the page that we chose to do is this Tree Stump Cottage. Right, so first off, I would just want to show you Christine's version. I really love the autumn vibe that she's got, and it's all very cohesive. All of the elements on the page work together so well. She's done an absolutely fabulous job on her page. As for mine, I based with Winsor & Newton watercolor paints in blues and greens, and then I started to color the stump. Now, Christine and I often chat together as we are coloring our pages. This is our third buddy color together in this book, and we've actually decided to do another one in another couple of months, so I'm really looking forward to that. But anyway, both of us started to color this tree stump, and it was really slow going. It is such a large area, and it is lots of blending and layering. And so after both of us colored the tree stump, we decided we needed a palette cleanser. So we both took a break and colored something else and then came back to the page. I like how we work in sync. Anyway, so after that, after my palette cleanser page, I came back to the page with renewed energy, and I decided that I wanted to change the background. I wanted to add in a woodsy background. So I finished coloring all of the other elements on the page. It's polychromos pencils, and then I added in the background. So I went over the watercolor with Derwent Inktense here on the bottom and here to get this sort of misty look, and then I added in the trees also with Derwent Inktense. So I am really pleased with the page and love the fact that I was able to get such a gorgeous background on my first attempt. I will have to gather up the courage to try this again on a different page, but for now, I really love how this page has come out. Thank you so much, Christine, for being my buddy, and I can't wait for January when we do our next one. So yeah, that is the tree stump in Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. Next is another buddy color, this time with Renee from Renee Urbans on Instagram. Renee was watching my coloring book collection video a few months ago, and she asked to do a page in a different book, the Native American Mythology Special. And we finished coloring that one together and had such a good time that we decided to do another one. And so we decided to move on to Fabiana Terrere's Ancient Egypt issue. It seems like we both like the Coloring Heaven books. Anyway, we decided to color this page of Bastet in the Ancient Egypt issue because I love anything to do with Egypt. If you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you'll know if it has something to do with Egypt, I'm up for it. Anyway, so both of us have the digital version of this book, and we printed it out on our choice of paper. For me, it was just plain cardstock, and for Renee, she chose to print it on tan tone paper. So this is her version. And I really think that the tan tone paper makes a significant difference. It is just wonderful and perfect for this theme. It really makes the white of Bastet's image pop, and it makes her silver gray tabby look even more realistic. So I think choosing tan tone paper was actually the way to go. And if I had to do it again, I would do so as well. Anyway, so what did I use on this page? I based everything with Artex Oros pastel markers. I was trying them out because they sent them to me for review. And if you're interested, there is a review and demonstration up on the channel, not on this page, on a different page, which I will show you in a minute. And yeah, so I also got inspiration from Pinterest. So these are the inspiration images. There's more than one that I found to color this page. So I wanted to go for a gray Bastet and a Siamese cat and the glowing blue eyes. I've been wanting to color a Siamese cat for ages and ages, so this was the perfect opportunity to try that out. As I said, I used the alcohol markers to base, and then I used Spectrum Noir color blend pencils to shade. Now, the Spectrum Noir color blend pencils are not good pencils. First of all, they're quite waxy, which makes it difficult to layer with them. And second of all, some of the pencils in the range are scratchy. Nevertheless, they do have one of the most fabulous range of colors in any pencil set that I've ever encountered. They have excellent pastel colors and greens and purples and pinks and browns. And greens. It's just a fabulous, fabulous color range. I just wished that the pencils themselves were easier to use and not so waxy. Nevertheless, they actually worked okay on this page, and I think it's because of the marker base. The pencils just glided on top of the marker, and it really helped with the blending, which is otherwise difficult with those pencils. I loved coloring this page, and the only element that I actually struggled with after all that is these bells. I didn't know what color to make them. I didn't want them to be gold or blue because there was already a lot of gold and blue on the page. So I asked my roommate, and she suggested that I make them the purple that I used for her hair. So that is what I did. It was a good idea, but it's the only element on the page that I actually struggled with. Anyway, thank you so much, Renee, for coloring with me, and I hope that we do another one soon. Next is Mythographic Dragon Spell by Joseph Kattenban. I'm in another group on Instagram where we are coloring this book as a buddy color, and we are eventually going to color the whole book, which is great. I will have a finished book on my shelves. Anyway, the page for October is this Dragon Summoner page. In my mind, this boy is summoning this dragon, and I saw it not as two separate dragons, but rather as one dragon that has two heads. And so that is how I chose to color it. And for inspiration, I have this page from Pinterest. I wanted to try and get this purple and blue color scheme. So I think it translated quite well onto this page. So it is based with the Artex Aurus Pastel markers, and then it is shaded with Derwent Lightfast pencils. So I've had the Derwent Lightfast in my collection for a while now, but I haven't really used them that much. But I am doing a series on my channel where I'm showcasing all of the pencils in my collection and pairing them off with other similar pencils or pencils that are often used together. And so I will be doing a video on the Derwent Lightfast and the Caran d'Ache Luminance. So I decided I needed to use those pencils more, and I am really glad that I made that choice because they are absolutely amazing pencils. They blend, they layer, they just do magical things on the page. And I'm really happy with how I got them to shade the woodwork on the side and the tornado, and they also worked well with shading the window and the smoke. They were just an all-around versatile and incredible pencil to use, so I will definitely be using them more in future artwork. Anyway, thank you to everyone in this group who is coloring this book with me. I am now going to show you everyone else's pages from the group. Each and every one is beautiful and unique, and one of the things I really love about this group is that we bounce ideas off each other. We discuss the page as we are coloring it so that we can try and figure out what's what. We actually only reveal our colored pages on the 24th of the month, so we're not inspired in terms of color palettes or things like that, but we do work well together. And right, I'm now going to show you all of their fabulous pages. So that's Mythographic Dragon Spell by Joseph Katzenbang. Next up is a page from Coloring Heaven Animal Wonderland Special with artwork by Kanoko Igusa, and this is the page. So this was actually a long time whip because I was coloring the entire process for this page for the channel, and that tutorial is up on the channel. There are, I think, 4 parts. There's a part for the fox where I explained how to color fur. There's a part for the flowers, another part for the sky, the trees, the bushes, and then the final part is the tree stumps and the grass. So on this page, I used Polychromos pencils for the fox, and I used Prismacolors for the flowers, the sky, the bushes, and the trees. And then I used Inktense and Polychromos for the tree stumps, as well as Inktense and Prismacolor for the grass. And I am really happy with the way my grass came out. It's a technique that I have shown before on the channel. So if you're interested, there is a grass coloring tutorial that is separate from the Color With Me series for this page. So you can watch that instead if you just want to see a shorter explanation on how to do the grass. Anyway, I had a lot of fun coloring this page, recording it, editing, putting it up on the channel. It was a wonderful process, and I hope that you will watch it and enjoy it. Right, so that is Animal Wonderland Special by Kanoko Igusa. The final page is actually one that isn't complete. I really wanted to finish this page for October because it's a Halloween page, but I simply ran out of steam last night, and so I decided that I would finish it on the 1st of January instead. Nevertheless, I do want to show you my progress because it is almost done. Anyway, it is a page from Boule de Pois by Diane Dufour, and it is this cute little cat page. So I wanted to color this for the Wild Year of Color hashtag hosted by Jamie at Finding Joy in Color, because the prompt for October was a bat. And I also wanted to color it for Erica at Elm Colors color a different Halloween palette, and I'll show it here on the side. It's this palette with the purples, the pinks, the browns. Anyway, so for this page, which I am calling Whiskers and Witchcraft, I decided to base everything with Neocolor 2s, and then it is the elements on the table and the wood are all Derwent Lightfast pencils, and then the background is also Neocolor 2s, but with soft pastels on top, because I wanted to get the smoky, faded effect that I have partially achieved. I think that I could do a little bit more blending with the soft pastels, but as I said, I really wanted to finish it for October, and so decided to just leave it as is. And of course, I also sprayed fixative on top to settle the pastels, because now I am going to take the pencils and color the cat. That's the only element left on the page, and then it will be done. So I am thinking that this is an October/November page. So that's my page in Boule de Pois or Furballs by Diane Dufour. And I just want to thank you all for joining me as I went through all of my pages for October. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you will join me for future videos up on the channel in the future. Have a wonderful weekend, and bye for now.